President Trump says he will impose both reciprocal tariffs and additional sectoral tariffs on April 2nd. And here we have it yet again. Are we about to see market reacting to this specific, trade tariff talk that's been going on, and has actually had a significant impact, not just within the cryptocurrency market, but also on the traditional market as well. We're going to touch base on that. If you are an XRP holder, you do want to watch this video till the absolute end. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Cannot thank you guys enough for all your support day in, day out. Looking across the board, Sunday was a bearish day. We did see a little bit of a retracement for the broader market. Over the last 1 hour, we are starting to see coins going back into the green, but in the grand scheme of things, we still need to be looking out for confirmations. As far as XRP's price is concerned, it's down 1.8% in USD, down 1% in Bitcoin. Compared over the last 24 hours, price currently sitting at $2.33, valuation at 135.3 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $3.6 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. This week itself is a jam-packed week, and we shouldn't really be neglecting how important this week really is. So you can see this for yourself. FOMC meeting on March 20th. So Polymarket users predict a 99% chance that the Feds will not make any rate cut changes on March 20th. So, with the way the stock market is going right now, how there's so much uncertainty, is this really going to get Jerome Powell to, cut the rates? And again, when the odds are, this much against it, you never know what can happen. So, is there going to be a change this time around? Maybe even about a 25 BPS, decrease? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, a lot of things that have been happening within, the traditional market, uncertainty. Maybe you do see, this rate cut finally happening. Because, of course, if you're looking at the neighbors, Canada, they've seen since last year several different rate cuts. And I think they got one last week as well. So, of course, people are getting frustrated at this point. So we'll see what happens. And, of course, when the rate cut does happen, this does give riskier assets a bullish thing for crypto market, because riskier assets become more attractive. But on the other side, look at this. Mag 7, look at this. This is not something we should be ignoring, guys. I know you guys are wanting to be like, well, how does this have an impact on crypto market? Believe it or not, this has an impact on the crypto market because of the correlation aspect of it. But look at this. Mag 7 now trading at its cheapest valuation since 2023. So, the top 7 tech stocks, are down about, you can see, big tech's valuations are well off bottoms of past lumps. So, we are seeing some of the levels we haven't seen since 2023. What is this telling you? A lot of uncertainty, within the traditional stock market as well. And moving forward, on the bright side, of course, as far as XRP is concerned, Ripple partner Neum Global is integrating with Interac, one of Canada's most widely used payment networks. This allows businesses to make real-time cross-border payments in Canadian dollars. Companies using Neum can now send money instantly across border, improve liquidity, and comply with local regulations. This partnership strengthens Neum's global network and helps businesses send money faster, cheaper, and more efficiently in Canada and beyond. And of course, people are going to be like, what does this really mean for XRP? But we need to understand, even though in US we are starting to see a lot of things happening, this flip the switch event really taking place, regulatory clarity coming towards crypto, as there is, this whole potential election coming towards Canada as well. I think this could trigger, maybe if there is a candidate that is, supporting of digital assets. And of course, Mark Carney, I think is his name. He's, of course, the temporary, leader in charge. So, and, he has obviously talked about cryptocurrencies in the past, possibilities of, blockchain and how, blockchain technologies, how he knows and understands, how important it is. So, of course, people, within the crypto community, especially, a lot of Canadians are getting excited because, maybe he is going to have some sort of, implementation about crypto assets. Maybe, you do see clarity coming towards crypto assets in Canada as well. Maybe banks start offering, custody services. And this is where, Ripple steps in and, is more appealing to work with. So again, very, very interesting stuff happening. Shout out to the Canadians, shout out to my Canadian followers. Let me know in the comments down below if you are from Canada. And what your personal thoughts are, of course. But moving forward, you can see this for yourself. SwiftNet uses standard internet technologies and protocols such as HTTP. Plus, applications can connect to the XRP ledger through HTTP. This is how easy it is to connect to the XRP and the Swift network. There we have it, guys. Well, now let's take a look at what's happening with the price right now going into Monday morning. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance, dominance is still sitting at 61.67%. We were sitting at 62% just a few hours ago. But what's quite interesting here is, let me show you guys this. Over the last 1 hour, it got updated. Now it has been updated. If you watch my HBAR or Caspa update, you guys know that, there was a major wick for the dominance down to 0. And again, that was a clear glitch. I mentioned that in my updates. I know, a lot of people are probably confused if you are looking at the dominance, but I think, not CoinGecko, TradingView has updated that. But, dominance still quite high, but, you are starting to see the fluctuation happening. We were literally sitting at 62.1% a few hours ago, but making its way down to 61.67%. But looking at BTC right now, guys, let's actually give Bitcoin a refresh live here and analyze and look what's happening with Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin is back in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. It's actually holding good right now, even though, we did see a little bit of a downside over the last few hours, but it's picking up traction once again, making its way back up to this $83,000 to $84,000 price point. But, we were sitting at 85K, of course, just a few hours ago. That is a level that you would really want to break. If it's able to do that, maybe we could be looking into some other, targets towards the upside. But as of now, in terms of getting excited, that's not something we need to be doing, especially now that the FOMC meeting is coming up. So let's see what happens. Historically over the last few months, even in the past, when FOMC meeting does come, you do tend to see market kind of, seeing a retracement leading in, even if you do see rate cuts. But this time around, because, the market is so, frustrated that, there hasn't been no rate cut. Maybe if there was intended to be a rate cut this time around, you do see Bitcoin, making its way towards the upside. So we'll see what happens. Of course, let me know your personal thoughts down below. But maybe these tariffs thing, if we kind of start hearing more things about them, once again, I think, this could kind of have a shaky, shaky impact on the market. So we'll see what happens. That's why it's very important this week. If you're looking at the XRP's price right now, the price is ranging really nicely. Of course, we were sitting at the likes of $2.50 just 2 days back. We have seen a retracement. The price has been hovering around this $2.32, ranging really nicely, to be quite honest with you. I know people want to see those explosive moves. People want to see the price reaching all-time highs, but we cannot neglect what's happening with Bitcoin right now. We cannot neglect what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance, and also we cannot neglect what's happening with external factors, what's happening globally, and how it impacts traditional markets, how it impacts economies. So of course there's a lot happening, but in terms of the way XRP's price is consolidating, you should not be ignoring. It's holding really good. It's showing a lot of positive signs, and I'll keep you guys covered. Of course, one step at a time. Have patience. Do your due diligence, research, and invest what you can afford to lose. If you've done that, then your patience is your number one key to follow. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.